You know what it is? The global IT outage. Many of you are either at home or in your office trying to deal with the dreaded blue screen. CrowdStrike is down 8.5%, off session lows. A point that Jordan Robinson of Missouri made earlier, or Jordan Klein, sorry, of Missouri made earlier, is that in terms of volumes trading, this doesn't suggest panic selling. There aren't buyers coming in either, Caro. Microsoft soft as 0.6%. Windows is a Microsoft product, but separately from the outage, there was some issue with Azure, which they've also resolved, but the timing of which is kind of curious and kind of ruled markets as well.
Let's dig into it. Mandeep Singh, perfect person to be with us, Bloomberg Intelligence. And look, we were just having John Klein, a Mizuho, saying, look, but perhaps buy into this weakness rather than sell on CrowdStrike. Where do you sit on it?
No, I'm in the camp where I think this is going to linger on for a while, especially because the recovery is not as easy as just rolling back the software. I mean, there are a number of clients who are at an older version of Windows where you can't just roll back the code like this. And that's the biggest risk with cloud software, is it gets deployed overnight, and it can have a far-reaching impact. But in this case, as we can see, the recovery isn't, in a minute or in an hour. So that's where this is going to linger on. And the fact that Microsoft is involved, they're the two biggest rivals when it comes to endpoint security. So in this case, who takes the blame? I mean, I imagine there will be lawsuits. There will be customers asking for indemnification because of the lost business. And who pays who? I mean, I think CrowdStrike will have to give a lot of discounts to their customers, credits, and that will have an impact on the free cash flow. So I'm just not ready to write it off as an incident that happened and move on.
The IDC data, I think, puts CrowdStrike as holding about 1/5 of the endpoint security market. I guess the basic question is whether this hurts their bookings, right? If there are customers or would-be customers that say, nah, I'm not going to go into CrowdStrike. What do you think, Mandeep?
I mean, so think of the endpoint security space on the enterprise side. It's 4 companies that dominate: CrowdStrike and Microsoft, and then you have SentinelOne and Wiz Security, which Google is rumored to express interest in. So clearly, you don't have a lot of choices to go to. But I do expect, customers asking CrowdStrike more questions, and that also brings into question the concept around agentless versus agent-based security. I think there will be a growing preference towards agentless securities where it doesn't change the underlying operating system behavior. So clearly, a lot of architectural level questions surface because of this outage, but I still think it's going to hurt CrowdStrike in the near term.
Mandeep Singh of Bloomberg Intelligence. Busy morning for you. Thank you very much.